Dear students of Standard 10, welcome to the class of English first paper. Today we are going to learn lesson 3 from unit 13. The name of the topic is e-learning. The term is very new to us. E-learning refers to electronic learning. E-learning is the delivery of learning and training through digital resources. Although e-learning is based on formalized learning, it is provided through electronic devices such as computers, tablets, and even cellular phones that are connected to the internet. This e-learning can be of two types: synchronous e-learning and asynchronous e-learning. Synchronous e-learning means when the learners and the instructor interact with each other in real time from different locations. On the other hand, asynchronous e-learning is when learners complete self-paced online training. In this case, the learner and the instructor are not online at the same time. So let's see the text. Can you think of a classroom where there is no blackboard or desk? Do you believe that you can be a student without a printed book or a writing pad or even pen or pencil? Are you not thrilled to imagine that you have asked a question and your tutor is answering it while flying in a Boeing from Dubai to Dhaka? These are all possible in a virtual campus in the system of e-learning. As I have said that e-learning is two types, synchronous and asynchronous. So the learner and the trainer may be joined at the same time from different locations. No kidding. For quite a long time, educationists have been utilizing the advantages of computer technology. The social networking services have a huge potential to help educationists in this sector. That means social networking sites are helping a lot in this process. They have access to millions of people worldwide. Educationists have noticed that a large number of social network users come from young generation who especially belong to student community. So, side by side with computer assisted teaching learning software, online education programs are evolving fairly rapidly to assist conventional education system. That means as a large number of young people are using social networking sites, so the educationists are using these sites to provide education to these young generations. Now the question comes, is that e-learning? We may confuse distant education or computer based learning or computer assisted training or even online education programs with e-learning. But we should be cautious about the mixture. What happens in an online education program? Maybe you get some materials online from your tutor, as you are getting nowadays. Maybe you submit your assignment through email, or even you may take your test online. This is a familiar term nowadays to you. But there must be some conventional campus, a department or institute from where your certificate will come. But in e-learning, as said by global e-learning guru Dr. Bodrul H. Khan, every step such as registration, admission, classroom entry and exit, classwork, attendance, discussion with course-mates, feedback, exams, and finally certification must take place electronically through computer and the internet technology in a virtual campus. That means all the activities will be done electronically. that is e-learning. And this e-learning has some advantages and disadvantages also. The advantages are it enables learners to advance their knowledge anytime, anywhere, allowing for more flexibility and consistency. At its best, e-learning is a great way for learners to learn at their own pace, processing material without being held back or hurried by peers. Well, there are not many disadvantages of e-learning. The main one being that you get knowledge only on a theoretical basis. And when it comes to putting to use whatever you have learned, it may be a little different. And some of you may face problem that you are missing the face-to-face learning experience. Here a name is given, Badrul H. Khan. Who is Badrul H. Khan or Badrul Huda Khan? Badrul Huda Khan is an author and educator focused on web-based training and educational technology. Khan recognized the potential of the World Wide Web for education early in 1996. Badrul Huda Khan was born and grew up in Chittagong, Bangladesh in the 1970s. He received a BA in chemistry and a PhD in instructional systems technology from Indiana University. He was the founding director of the Educational Technology Leadership Graduate Cohort Program in Alexandria and served as professor at the George Washington University. He also served as the founding director and professor of the Educational Technology Graduate Program at the University of Texas. Some of his famous books are Flexible Learning in an Information Society Global 2007, E-Learning Quick Checklist Information Science Publishing 2005, Web-Based Training Educational Technology Publications 2000, Web-Based Instruction Educational Technology Publications 1997, etc. Now let's see the last part of the text. Everything is digitized and conducted by a system called Learning Management System. That means all the activities of learning from admission to certification are conducted by a system that is called LMS. So online education programs blend various components of e-learning. The revolutionary concept of e-learning is already in its practice phase in many parts of the world. That means many countries are already practicing this. Professor Khan has developed a framework and important literatures on e-learning which have been praised by pundits worldwide, including from Bangladesh. Professor Khan is especially enthusiastic about the prospect of e-learning in Bangladesh. How would you feel if Bangladesh contemplates establishing South Asia's first virtual university? Of course, we will be thrilled. Won't it be a pioneering step for us in the world of e-learning? Of course. Let's keep our fingers crossed. Let's hope for the best. So this is all about the text. Some probable questions are: give a definition of virtual campus. What does it promote? How do the social networking services help the educationist? How does online education help a student? What is the definition of e-learning by Dr. Badrul H. Khan? And last one is, what is the present state of e-learning? You must solve it at home. There is homework for you. You have to learn paragraph e-learning. It is in your advanced learner book. You must memorize it. So my dear students, that's all for today. We'll meet soon with a new topic. Thank you.